Hi, my name is Danielle and I'm here with Mood Disorders Ottawa, and I'm going to show you how to make some Bulgarian dolls. So these dolls are made in the springtime, and they are usually made in March, and they represent the arrival of spring. So you give these to people, and when you see the first signs of buds on trees, you can hang it on a tree as a symbol of spring having arrived. The white is a symbol of purity, and the red is symbol of fertility. So I am not at all aware or familiar with this culture. I'm only able to tell you what I've read. But I remember as a little girl, my mother teaching me how to make these dolls. Now, I don't know if she knew it was related to the Bulgarian culture, but I definitely made a lot of these dolls when I was young. So, to go quickly, because we don't have a lot of time and I want to let you enjoy the rest of the party, I've already rolled the part of the body. So what you do is you find a cardboard or a card, an old card or something, and you roll whichever color you want to use, white or red, or any color really that you enjoy, and you roll it. So you count, for the body, you count 75 turns. And so, oh, sorry, this is a bit too tight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 75 times for the body, and for the arms you roll 30 times. So how many did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, let's say, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 30. So I have enough for the arms. Again, I'm just repeating, so in case you missed, but it's 75 turns for the body and 30 turns for the arms. So the arms, I did it separately, but for the arms, it just goes straight across the top of the body, and you just put a string on each side to tie it. This one, I did a braid. I made a braid for the arms. That's actually how I was taught when I was a little girl, so I made a braid. But you can make either one. But for time constraint purposes, anyways, whatever. Okay, I'm just going to keep it as simple as possible. So I'm going to cut 2 strings to tie each end. So I'm going to tie one end, as tight as I can. I do it a few turns to make sure it's solid and tight, so that the yarn doesn't fall through. And then I do it on the other side. And because I'm trying to go fast, it's not perfect, but it's good enough. Good enough. Okay, so tie, 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 tie. And then, let me see, this is what I mean when it's good enough. So I'm just gonna cut the end, and you can take time to shape it in the shape that you want. Good enough. Same thing on the other side. How many minutes? 5 minutes. 5 minutes and a half, really, but I think I'll be good. Okay. If you're a hairstylist, you can, I'm sure, do a much better job than me. So this, and then, so when I did the 75 turns, to tie it together, I put, again, just a string through it and tied it. Now, this, when I bring it together, is my head. So I take another string, doop, doop, and I make the head. Doop, there you go. So head. Do 2 turns just to make sure, tight, tight, tight. To make it solid. And then now I'm gonna split it here. I won't cut the end, you'll see why. I'm gonna split it here. Well, yeah, I guess you could cut it. I don't know. I'm just not cutting it right now, the end. So I put it in half, and I put my arms through. And I try to, I'm gonna take another string to make the waist, but I'm gonna try to make the waist as high as possible and to keep the arms in. Then another string. How many minutes? 7 minutes and a half. Okay. Another string to just tie the waist very, very tightly as possible, just so that the yarn stays where you want it to be. Okay, so this is the doll, and now I just want to, so if you want to make legs on your doll, all you're going to have to do is, although many of you probably figured it out, you just take the legs and you separate it, and then you make another knot here and another knot there, like this. But for time purposes, there you go. There is my doll, my Bulgarian doll. So on this one, as you could see, I put crisscross just to help color it, and I put a string, and I made 2 of them. You can make whatever kind you want, and or you could just make 1. It's up to you, but here is an easy craft for spring, inspired by the Bulgarian culture. Thank you.